Hi, I'm DAVEYFM, and welcome to FM Connection. Today, we're going to be bringing you a video on low-tier FM saves as guest creator. Let's get to it. DAVEYFM here. As mentioned, we're going to bring you a video on low-tier FM saves on Football Manager. But before we get started, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, you'll really help the channel grow. You know what it's like with the algorithm. Every little helps to help get the channel growing. My tips for English low-tier FM saves would be Forest Green Rovers. Nicknamed the Rovers, they've been around for over 130 years. Their chairman is Dale Vincent. Facilities wise, you've got the 5,000 capacity fully charged new lawn, though they move into the 5,000 capacity Eco Park in 2025, so there's already a new stadium planned. The facilities, training facilities average, youth facilities basic, youth level 4, youth recruitment basic. They want to play attacking football, possession football, develop players using their club system, the youth system, sign players under the age of 22, make the most of set pieces. The club culture is to want to play good football, so that's one of the other good reasons why I like this team. Is their starting vision is pretty similar to what most modern football teams strive to be anyway. Attacking, possession, young players, bringing players through their own system. When you start finance-wise, you'll have like around 900k in the bank, a transfer window of around 100k, and a wage budget of 37. The team's currently spending 36, so there's still room to manoeuvre in the wages, but you're gonna want to get rid of a few players here and there before you start making big changes. So your starting squad's reasonably good. You got 2 3-star goalkeepers in Luke McGee and Lewis Thomas. Good left backs to start off with, a couple of good centre backs, and a couple of good options on the right. Kane Wilson is a personal favourite of mine. This guy's got the potential ability to play right the way through the leagues. I've had him playing up as high as the Championship in my Forest Green save, and then he got sold onto the Premier League. So yeah, this player is a good player to be able to build your club around. Nicky Cadden, a good option on the left. Ebu Adams and Dan Sweeney in the centre, and then your right midfield, obviously, because if you're thinking about it, Kay Wilson's playing, and then Nicky Cadden's over there. So there are some holes in the squad that you're going to need to address. Up front, you've got Jamel Matt, Jake Young, Josh March, and Matty Stevens. Again, reasonable starting options, but you're probably going to want to improve on that. When you start out your squad, it is pretty reasonable for this division. Good pace, good strength, good stamina. Not the best mentally, not the greatest technically, but by they're not the worst. They're not awful. So there's a lot of good things to work on here. So the challenge with Forest Green, I think, is to build Forest to the same levels as your Man United, your Chelseas, your Arsenals. Well, maybe not Arsenal, but this is possible within around 10 to 12 seasons. And I'd give the Forest Green save a difficulty level of like 3 out of 5. Your biggest challenges within the save are going to be to build a bigger stadium. As you progress through the leagues, certain requirements on your stadium will mean that you'll have to do this. The Premier League has a minimum capacity of 12,500, whereas even your new stadium's only going to have 5,000. So that's going to be that'll become an issue as you progress. Secondly, titles. Rovers cabinet is getting really dusty. They've been around for 130 years and they've won 4 things. What's that, like one every 35 years? They've got Their last medal they brought was in 1997. Since then, we've had a couple of runner-up places, a third place, runner-up in 2001 in the Builder-Base FA Trophy. Thirdly, self-growth. So you can make this save as hard or as easy as you want. So personally, I like to start off as a Sunday League footballer with little to no experience and attributes, as you can see. But this is going to weaken your... This will make it harder for you to get your ideas over to your players. You're going to want to utilise your staff more as you start out. And then as you build your attributes and become a better manager, then you'll make more impact on training and motivating. Fourth, facilities. When you start off, as mentioned, you've got average training facilities, basic youth facilities, basic youth recruitment. If you want to be successful in scouting and improving your players, you want to give them the best training facilities possible and the best chance to succeed. So, my tips to succeed on this save: be financially savvy. Use senior affiliates, loans and free players as you start, and you don't really need to focus on transfer fees until later on in the game. There are plenty of loan deals available that will have no financial fees, no wages. Any financial responsibility that you could put on another club is responsibility that you don't have to deal with. Develop your youth. Look at the stats in your youth teams. Look at the players that are playing well, the players that are scoring. Do they fit in? Can you fit them into your side? Do you need to adapt their training? Additional training? Are they weak and they need to be strong? Are they technically gifted but don't have the stamina to keep up with the style of play that you want to play? Can you fix this without going out and buying a new player? One big sale. Yeah, one big sale is the catalyst to everything. Sell a player for 5 million and all of a sudden everything's looking rosy. You can start making transfers, you can start improving your facilities, get extra staff in, improve the training. All of a sudden, everything's looking rosy and you're heading up the leagues. Time your board requests with form and finance. Don't go in there asking for new stuff if you're at the bottom of the league and you're in debt. They're not going to listen. You want to go in there when you're winning, when your form's good, and when they need you more than you need them. Use the comparison report to guide your transfers and tactics. It's no good playing high-tempo football if the squad can't cope. And also, it's no good trying to play overly technical football if they don't have the ability to do it. Here, you're going to see where you stack up against the other sides in the league, and you can make your decisions on how you want to play based on what you do well and what other teams do bad. So, I've been DAVEYFM with FM Connection, and that's been my guide to low-tier FM saves within the English pyramid. Before I go, if I can just ask you to hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell. This all helps the channel grow and helps the community grow a little bit, and hopefully content reach more people.